How's it going, everybody? My name's Dan with Hobbies and Happiness, and guess what? DC Dual Force is almost here. I can taste it. That is right, ladies and gentlemen. DC Dual Force is almost here. As I'm saying these words, I cannot believe what I'm actually saying. That is right. DC Dual Force is almost here. It honestly feels like months since I did our last DC Dual Force video. And you know what, guys? We've got more DC Dual Force stuff coming, but guess what? The beta is almost upon us. That is right. Today, we got an announcement from the DC Dual Force Twitter account and news elsewhere that the beta is coming this month. It's kind of interesting. I was having a conversation with somebody earlier today. And years ago, when this was originally announced in 2021, coming, I believe they said later this year when the initial announcement was made, and then it was, in 2023. Now it's this month, so the next announcement is going to be this week. But we have some dates. We actually have some dates when we're going to get the beta. So the beta, you can actually sign up for the beta right now. If you head down in our description, we will have a link for the beta sign up. So again, check that link down in the description below. You can find the link to that sign up. Now, before we actually get going, I want to give a shout out. I'm going to give another shout out at the end of the video, but I want to give an initial shout out to Willow. So Willow is another YouTube content creator, is already doing some awesome things for the DC Dual Force community. He heads up, my understanding is he does head up the DC Dual Force Discord. So again, find a link to that down in the description below. But if you check out his YouTube account, he's doing a lot of videos already for DC Dual Force, and hopefully we may have to hit him up and see if we can do some collab videos for DC Dual Force. But again, definitely go subscribe to his channel, check out all of his other DC Dual Force content, and I know he is stoked for this announcement as well. Again, I'm going to touch on him again later on in this video, but I wanted to first give an awesome shout out to Willow. So again, that's at Willow Snapping. Originally, I think did some Marvel Snap content, but now is really doing a lot of DC Dual Force. And even with the Dread, there really hasn't been much to talk about, but he's already done some awesome videos. So again, go check him out over on YouTube. Now, what we're going to do, we're going to jump in to the trailer. So the trailer. So I'm gonna get that going here, and yeah, we're just gonna check it out. Like I said, we've got other videos that we're gonna talk about, cards, how to play, all that stuff, because there's a lot of information to go over, and we haven't touched on a lot of it. So without any further ado, let's just get into this here. So here's all right, now right away we've already got some cards. Again, we'll touch on these cards later, but we have seen Batman, Superman, and Lex Luthor. Lex Luthor was kind of announced, I believe, a couple of weeks ago, but Hal Jordan is a new one. So Hal Jordan's a new one, and it looks like he is green, a leader for energy, the green color. And again, this is the first time I know I've really talked about this stuff. So again, we'll touch on this in a different video, but Hal Jordan looks awesome. So it says here the new digital collectible card game, and I'm stoked. I'm stoked for this, guy. So we've already got some, again, I talked about that the art looks a little bit different from initial, and I'm okay with it. But here we've got Harley Quinn and Batgirl, who are going to be teaming up, and looks like they're going to be taking on Wonder Woman and the Flash, which is interesting. Now you hear right here, Let's Boogie. We've got voice acting. Voice acting looks to be confirmed. And look at this UI. This UI looks phenomenal. Now, this is like the first time that we're seeing any of this UI. It looks great. I love the artwork. I just love the artwork. Now, let's talk about the artwork real quick. When it comes to card games, what do card game players like a lot of? Original artwork, right? And I don't think we're seeing any original artwork. And it's fine, like it's okay, right? That may come as a bummer to people, but it's okay. I think for the most part, for folks who have been in this community, these types of communities for a long time, for a lot of people, it's like the gameplay is what will keep them in, and that's really what they look at. But I mean, artwork is still big for a lot of people. So it looks like, from what I've seen so far, a lot of the artwork has been in the DC universe for a while. So it's not original artwork that I'm aware of. I could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. But again, we get a shot at the UI, and honestly, these animations look really great. We've got card backs. We see a Batman card back, Flash, and this artwork with Poison Ivy, and I think that's an older Harley Quinn. But there's, all right, so it looks like this is your initial hand. It says discover and build around your ultimate duo. Again, building upon the two leaders. So we've got 4 cards here. We see Nightmare Nurse, we see Cheetah, Black Manta, shoot randomly. Again, we'll go over this stuff a little bit later. But right off the bat, people are gonna ask, okay, well, how do you even play this stuff? Resources. There's a lot here. There really is a lot here. The resource system is very, very interesting. But again, what I'm looking at is all of this artwork. I've seen all of this artwork before in other DC media. Yeah, let's just keep going. I just gotta stop. Look, that animation looks great for the Flash. It looks super smooth. I love this card back here. And already, you see here, on the left-hand side, we see a game tracker of turns that have been played, actions that have happened within the game. So that's already great to see, because I know there's some games out there that don't have that, and that's always frustrating. But to be able to look and see that they've already are going to implement this already, it's fantastic. It's fantastic. Easy to learn, fun to master. I mean, that sounds great. Again, love the animation. Energy blast, deal 3 damage to an enemy character. So here, one of the things that's already blowing me away is the animations. Everything looks really smooth. Now, to be honest, that's kind of to be expected in a showcase type video. So they're going to put their best foot forward. So that's to be expected. But for companies, honestly, that I haven't heard a lot of, I think it's CCG Lab and Ukes. I haven't heard of them, okay? I don't know what other stuff they've done before in this space, okay? Now, I could just be uninformed, which that is most likely what's going on, is I'm just not informed with everything with these companies. That's a very, very possibly true statement. But guys, this stuff looks really good so far. I really, really do like this UI. All right, so there goes Batgirl. So here's the victory screen. Again, this artwork here, you know what? If you play the DC deck building game, this kind of looks familiar. Am I right? But again, victory screen. Okay, here we go. So let's, if we go back here, here are the comics. It's kind of playable comics. So DC Dual Force is going to have a big emphasis on PvE, and so they are really leaning heavy into the history, the DC history of these comic books. So I'm really, really looking forward to this. I've always been a fan of card games that have PvE modes, and DC Dual Force is going to lean heavily into this. So like here, it looks like a mission from Justice League Origin Part 1. And you've got some rewards down here, which we'll get into this. I believe they do have a screenshot, a more high-res screenshot of this exact mission. So we'll take a look at this later. But this is just at least a glimpse into this type of screen for the UI. Again, playing through comics. I'm a big fan of the DC comics. And I've said this before, if I ever had to choose between DC and Marvel, I would always choose DC. And so if they're going to be able to really show you all these frames, these panels in these comic books, it's going to be sick. It's going to be sick. So there's Wonder Woman. Looks like she's activating her ability. New playable comics added each week. So again, this was one of the things that they mentioned from the start of the announcement, or when they initially announced DC Dual Force. Okay, so new comics each week that you're going to be able to play. And again, like, I'm looking at all this artwork and all these covers. I've seen all this stuff before, and that's not a bad thing. Like, that's great, because like I said, they're leaning into the history. All right. And so this is kind of how the trailer wraps up here. But yeah, that's DC Dual Force. And again, if you head over to the website, which we're gonna go there here in a second, you can sign up for that beta. So that's the trailer. The first look at the UI, I think it looks gorgeous. I think it looks great. But now, if we go ahead and head over, like, let's check out the website. All right, so here's the website. You can watch the trailer. Hey, look, the beta is coming this month. Again, it's like, hey, we're coming later this year. Now it's this month. The next announcement is going to be next week. You know what I mean? So yeah, if you head over to dcdualforce.com, I think what actually happened today was they originally released this trailer, and I think they had the website wrong, so they had to re-render it with the correct information in there. So if you caught that, let me know in the comments down below. But they say unleash your dual power, and then they have a bunch of screenshots down here. So let's take a look at these high-res screens. Okay, so this first, this is just another website. So here's the first one. All right, so here's the deck editor. Okay, so again, another look at the UI. Okay, so leaders that we've seen. So we've got Harley Quinn and Joker for, I believe that's Anarchy for orange. Okay, and then you've got Superman, Wonder Woman, I believe, are leaders for red, which is the Might faction. You have Flash, which is energy, Batman. This looks, I'm assuming this is going to be Poison Ivy. We don't actually see the entire card for Poison Ivy from here. But again, if you look here, you're selecting your leaders, and then they have the 5 different factions. Red is Might, green is energy, blue is tactics, orange is anarchy, purple is tyranny. Okay, again, this is going to be a separate video, but if this is the first time you're seeing this stuff, be assured we will cover this stuff in a separate video. And again, I'm going to shout out, head over to Willow's channel. He's already got a lot of videos all about DC Dual Force, and has got some really great information for you guys. So definitely go check that out. But so far, I think that the UI looks phenomenal. It looks really, really good. And here's another look at the UI. Okay, so from here, so here's your hand down here, and from what I'm seeing, like, that's Batcave. That is John Stewart. Okay, we've got Hal Jordan, there's Batman. You have Lex Luthor. Doomsday looks to be another leader in orange or anarchy. There we go. And then you have the ventriloquist, one of my favorite characters, especially from the animated series. I loved the interpretation of that character in the animated series. It was phenomenal. And then you've got Black Mask. Okay, and there is a Hal Jordan card back. Okay, this UI looks really, really good so far. I'm really impressed so far. Now, again, hopefully it plays smooth and is smooth during gameplay. Okay, but again, one of the big things that I've already mentioned here is the game history of turn by turn, knowing what happened from turn after turn. That's already good. So I'm not sure what these other cards in hand are. This one looks to be like a Batgirl type card, and then you've got, oh, I know who that is, but I cannot remember who that is offhand. The name escapes me. But yeah, this is your board. So you've got your 3-2 grid. These right here are your resources. So you've got 2, it's essentially colored resources, but again, we'll touch on this in a later video. And I still have to figure out exactly how the resource system works. But it's essentially, you've got 2 colors, and then each card has a version. The lowest, I think, is like common or silver, maybe, or no, it's bronze, and then I think it can get upgraded all the way to a gold or platinum, maybe. Again, I still have to dive in and figure that all out on my own. All right, so let's take a look at this next one. So here is, again, this is the frame that I mentioned earlier where you're playing through comics. Okay, so this is Justice League Origin Part 1, and then down here you can look at what the rewards are. So it looks like for this battle, if you will, or battle, whatever you want to call it. Okay, you get 2 Aquaman, and it looks like that's a minion. Yeah, it looks like it's a minion, 3/9. Then you've got this dark side profile icon. You get 1,000 coins. Yeah, I mean, guys, the UI looks good. Looks good so far. Just from these snips that they're showing off, and then this next one here, they've already got showing off these card backs, which I must say, initially, I was intrigued with this design of it's essentially the DC Dual Force logo, right? For me, I'm like, show me more artwork. The more artwork, the better. But with this logo, they're covering up part of the artwork, which it is what it is. But this looks really good. I really love this Joker. The Joker looks sick, and you can tell here. It'll tell you how to get this one, obtaining the Origins Leader bundle for the Joker. Then you've got this Superman one. I love this Catwoman. Catwoman looks great. I'm assuming Catwoman is going to be a leader of some faction. Don't know which one, but I would assume so. And then you've got Hal Jordan, Doomsday, Flash, Wonder Woman, and then it looks like you can unlock some emotes. Yeah, so far I am excited. I am excited. I'm very, very much excited for this game. And then here's another shot of the UI, and this looks to be like an action card, I would assume, dealing damage to characters in this row or column, however you'd want to say that. I would assume that would be a column, right? But yeah, this looks great. I'm excited. I'm really, really looking forward to this, guys. I was just having a conversation with Jim literally like a couple days ago. I'm like, I'm waiting for this game. And then we just got all this information today. And I can't wait. I cannot wait to start making more content for this. So again, shout out to Willow. Go check out his content over on YouTube. He already has a lot of great information. I know I'm going to be going over there, checking out his other videos, the ones that I haven't seen yet, and just re-watching them for more information for me. And then again, I'm going to be making some other content for you guys, some how to play, basically kind of getting us all up to speed, up to date. That way we can all be ready when this game officially launches and the beta launches. Now, speaking of the beta, again, check the link down in the description. Follow that link, sign up for the beta today. Some dates that I want you to be made aware of. So the streamer beta weekend is going to be June 9th through 11th. So not this weekend, it is next weekend, is the streamer beta open weekend. So this is the first that we're hearing about it, but essentially what they're going to do is they're going to give streamers beta keys to give away to their audiences, and then you'll be able to use those keys to access the open beta weekend the following, I believe that's going to be the following weekend, okay? So again, stay tuned. Maybe we'll get some, maybe we won't, who knows? Fingers crossed. I have no idea, but I want to get into this game right now. You hear me? You hear me, guys? Right now. All right. Next weekend, not this coming weekend. The following weekend, the streamer beta weekend. Follow your favorite streamers. Hopefully, you can get a beta key, and then the following weekend is going to be the open beta weekend. All right, that's a video. That is definitely a video. Again, big shout out to Willow. Go check out his stuff. Go get in the DC Dual Force Discord. All right, get in the Discord. Okay, be a part of that DC Dual Force community. All right, because you know we're gonna be there. We're gonna be there as well, making some other great DC Dual Force content for you all. Because I cannot wait to get into this game. I think I've said that. Have I said that enough times, guys? I can't wait to get into this game. All right, well, that's a video for today, and yeah. So basically, as soon as I finish this video, I'm going to be preparing some other content, kind of getting myself ready for DC Dual Force. So again, hit that like button. If you haven't hit that like button yet, be sure to hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see more DC Dual Force content like this and more gameplay. We've got a lot. I've got a lot of stuff that I want to do for this game. So again, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content for DC Dual Force. And yeah, well, that's it. I'm gonna stop talking because I just ramble. All right, well, thanks everybody for being here. We'll catch you in the next video. See you, everybody.